So yesterday we learned about Yesterday we learned about side, 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 angle, side. Today, two more things: angle, side, angle, and angle, angle, side. So remember, anything goes today. You can use any of those four things. We're on page 82. Here we go. Here we go. Angle, side, angle. What I mentioned before when we were writing in our planners, angle, side, angle, you have to be so careful about the placement of that side. I always just look at it like a sandwich. That side has to be in the middle of the two angles. See how it is? Yeah? And same here, it has to be in the middle of those two angles. Be careful that it's angle, side, angle. Now, I think that some of you are getting confused and you're using two triangles at once. I literally cover up one triangle and I think, is this angle, side, angle in one triangle? Angle, side, angle. Yeah? And then you look at the other triangle and see. Okay, do you agree? Congruent to angle D? Good with that? You already got it? AC congruent to DF? Nod your head. Okay, what about angle C congruent to angle F? Yeah, we agree? Then we're done. By angle, side, angle, we can say triangle ABC is congruent to triangle DEF. By angle, side, angle, congruent. Okay, I see moving on. Angle, angle, side. Now look at this picture. Look at the placement of this side. It's on the outside of the angles. Do you see that? Be careful. It totally matters where that side is. Okay, let's match this one up. Okay, shout it out. Angle A is congruent to what? Perfect. Angle C is congruent to angle. Nicely done. All right, last one. We need a side. Which side? You want to do BC? All right, BC congruent to EF. All right, so we can say triangle ABC congruent to triangle DEF by angle, side, angle, congruent. Wait. Oh, thanks. Angles. So, pause. Don't worry about writing this one down. What if, let me erase this. What if this was not here? Fill it in. But what if it was over here? Is it? It's still angle, angle, side? Sure is. So this one is a really popular one because you can use it all the time. Doesn't really matter. You just cannot use this bottom one because if you use the bottom one, it would be, yeah. Is that what you're going to point out, Tyler? Yeah. Perfect. Way to catch that. Here we go. Is it possible to prove that this one is congruent? If so, we got to say why. But remember, now you have four things. You can say side, 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 angle, side, angle, side, angle, 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 side. Okay, we definitely have an angle in there. Nod your heads, do you agree? Okay, well, what else is in there? There's definitely something else in there. Can you spot it? Watch for this in almost every single pair of triangles. Are you ready? Do you agree that they share EG? So can we add that in because EG is congruent to EG by reflexive property? Okay, well now technically we have two things on one triangle, two things on the other triangle. Do we have a third thing in this one? Do we? I don't know. I say no. Not for sure. Did they look congruent? Yes, they look congruent, but we're not positive. So I'd say, nope, not on this one. Can't be sure of the third thing. Okay, letter B, I see two angles in one triangle, two angles in the other. We need a third thing. Guys, what's the third thing? Where is it? Which side? Be more specific. Perfect. So QR right here, we can add that in because QR is congruent to QR by reflexive. So which one is that? Look at one triangle at a time. Angle side. Perfect. Angle side, angle, congruent. Nice. Again, always watch for something that they're showing. It might be an angle, it might be a side. Okay, let's go. Oh, good, approved, yay. Okay, here we go. So right here, remember how yesterday I warned you? Be really careful. These little arrows right here, because does that mean the sides are congruent? No. They're parallel. Do not put that those are congruent. Okay, so we definitely can add in this. Do you agree with me? Let's put our little symbol. Again, I'm begging you to draw on these pictures. But we need a third thing. We've got a side, we've got an angle. Remember what we talked about yesterday? So this line is parallel to this line. Here's a transversal. I have to. My brain can't see it very well unless I trace over it. Once I trace over it, then I can fill in the angles. So I've got a green and a green, so I can put an angle right here, and an angle right here. So from last chapter, do you remember what kind of angles those are? Alternate interior. Can we use that in this? Definitely. So there's our second pair of angles. Now looking at that, I know I've drawn all over it. Which one is that? Is that side, side, side? There you go. I think it's going to be angle, angle, side. Because the side isn't sandwiched in between it, right? Alright, so there's our plan. Now they've started the proof. I think we can still handle doing the steps that I showed you. Angle, angle, side for our outline. Looks like they just add a little bit more on the first given. That's okay. So here we go. What was congruent? You can just pull it from right here. Yeah, I would do the same thing. Angle y congruent to angle x. And then they just have the parallel part too. So we can put w, y is parallel to xz. Okay, alternate interior. Guys, is it dangerous to say that angle w is congruent to angle z?
No. Yes.
Big time dangerous. There's 3 angles coming off of w. There's 3 angles coming off of z. We've got to be more specific.
Y is same as x, right?
Yeah, but we could do y and x because there's nothing else coming off of that. Now, can I show you a trick? Because sometimes I get confused about how to name the angles. Guys, could I? Oh, maybe it won't work. I was going to say maybe we could just change this to an angle, but that's not the angle we need. Okay, here we go. So let's just do angle YWZ. YWZ. Okay. I agree with you. So y starts with that one little arc, so let's start with x. So the other angle would be XZW. Gave us a reason, alternate interior angles. Okay, let's finish this side. So let's just do WZ is congruent to WZ. That's the reflexive property. Last part, I'm just going to take this and copy it right there. So what did we prove? We just proved those 2 triangles are congruent. Triangle WYZ is congruent to triangle ZXW. Okay, what's the reason, guys? Shout it out nice and loud. Angle, angle, side congruent. Whew. Question is? Does this question was, would it make a difference if we did side angle, angle? Not really, but it's called angle, angle, side. Everybody calls it that, so. But I honestly think it's just alphabetical. That's why I do it that way. Okay, this one. So checkpoint, complete the following exercises. I think I skipped a little bit in your notes. Are you with me still? Okay, so the bottom of the next page. For this one, statements and reason. So just looking at the picture, it looks like we're going to need more than that. More than just the picture. We might actually have to read directions. Watch it out. All right, 1, 2, 3. We can handle it in 4 steps. We need a plan. Oh, the very first thing. Guys, it says given R is the midpoint of QS. Why is that helpful? So it's saying this to here. This is the midpoint. So what symbols can we add, Garrison? Perfect. Let's put this as congruent to that. Thanks. Now can you see it, guys? Which one is this?
I say yes.
Perfect. Wait, no such thing. Be careful.
Oh, AS.
There you go. Wait, AS what? There you go. Let's say angle, side angle. So let's start with an angle. Guys, is it okay to put angle Q is congruent to angle S? We don't have anything going off of that one other than that right angle, right? Was that given to us? Let's just put given. It's on the picture. I'm okay with that. I mean, kind of. It's not literally the same. See how it says right angles? I'm not worried about it. Okay, side. This one we had to figure out. So Garrison said put QR is congruent to SR. That was kind of given. We kind of had to figure it out, remember, because it came from this word. That would be even better. If you want to put definition of midpoint, that would be excellent. So it wasn't word for word given to us. Okay, we need another angle. Okay, this one. Guys, can we put angle R is congruent to angle R?
No.
Dangerous. Please don't do that anymore. So let's make sure we name it with 3 letters. So I'm going to put angle QRP is congruent to angle, it would have to be SRT. Because will you check that? Is that the right order? Okay, Q. Why on that one? What's our reason? It's what we gave it. It's on the picture. Okay, last one. Because again, be nice to yourself. Just take this, put it right here. This is what we just proved. Triangle QRP is congruent to triangle SRT. How come? Shout it out.
Yes.